Hi, my name's Bree. This is my first vlog, and I want to do something a little more controversial. That bag is moving in the back. Um, my heater's on, so don't worry about the bag moving. It's not a ghost or anything, I promise. I want my first vlog to be on self-image because it's something that's kind of personal to me, I guess. I've struggled with my self-image, my body image, for my entire life. There was a time where I didn't eat. I went almost 2 weeks without eating anything more than a couple crackers and some water. Like, I went through that whole, not eating. I went through a whole, I need to lose weight, so I'll work out like crazy and make myself sick over it. Just, I did anything I could to improve my body. All I did was make it worse. I have so many problems now because of it that I want to make sure that other girls know that there are dangers to it and that we know some ways that we might be able to change the way girls view themselves. So I did a whole piece on my Tumblr, which I will probably link in the little box beneath the video if I post this on YouTube. Or if I post it on Tumblr, you can just go to my page and find self-image. But self-image is difficult in this country. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of them think that, maybe because they are pretty, that things aren't going to happen to them. Like, that they're not going to have the problems that everybody else has with their weight and their, self-image in general. I heard a while back that girls as young as 10 and 11 are worrying about their weight. This is because of course, media. Just looking at the, commercials and the magazines. You look at any magazine nowadays, and there is going to be a picture in there of a size 2 skinny model unless it's a freaking plus size book, And look at commercials. I mean, I haven't seen a commercial in years with a regular sized girl that isn't for something plus sized. Like, most women on TV now are tiny little twigs. I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody, but is that really what we want to be teaching our children to aim for? Like, if you look at, Demi Lovato, she was, big Disney star, whatever, and she got picked on for being fat because she wasn't as skinny as, maybe Hannah Montana or Selena Gomez. Really? Like, we finally get a regular show on TV and people drive her to the brink of insanity. I mean, she ended up in rehab, for God's sakes. Come on. Like, I personally think Demi was a better role model for people than Selena and Hannah ever were, But like I was saying, 10 and 11-year-old girls don't need to be worrying about their weight. When I was 10 and 11, I was more worried about, what was on TV or what I was eating for breakfast because, that was what you worried about. But with all the technology and media pushing the skinny size 0 to 2 models, is it really any surprise at all? I mean, okay, I posted this in my blog, but there are 8 and 9-year-old girls that I walk past coming out of dressing rooms in the mall, in, thrift shops, Goodwill, whatever, and they walk out and they look at their mom and then they look at the mirror and say, does this make me look fat? I'm sorry, you're 8 years old and you're worried about looking fat when you already look like a twig. I'll admit, I love to look my best. Obviously, I wear makeup, whatever. But I'm not going to sit there and starve myself again. I could have died. Quite literally, I could have died. Like, I lost entirely too much weight. Losing weight is not something to strive for unless you are overweight. If you are in a normal weight, do not try to lose weight. Please do not. Because, I mean, I'm a size 10. I'm not overweight. I'm an average size girl. But if I lost weight, I'm anemic already. I already have vitamin deficiencies. And I have arthritis. I start trying to lose weight. The next thing I know, I'm going to wind up in the hospital. You know, this is not something you need to be worried about. If you are not overweight, do not strive to lose weight. Please. You do not need to be that skinny size 2 model. I promise you, you will live. You will find someone that cares about you for you without being a size 2 model. I promise. You're not going crazy. There are other normal people in the world that are regular size. Most women in the world today are, or at least in America, are between a size 8 dress size and a size 12. Does that tell you anything? We ain't size 2 anymore. And makeup. Okay, I love makeup, personally. I've always loved wearing makeup, but when you start giving makeup to a 6-year-old, please don't do that. Like, if you're watching this vlog and you have kids, please don't let them wear makeup until they're at least 10 years old, because, I'm sorry, a 7-year-old does not need to be wearing more makeup than I do. I'm 18. No. Just no. A 7-year-old should not look more like an 18-year-old than I do because she wears too much makeup. If she wants to wear a little concealer, a little mascara, whatever, but don't let her cake it on to the point where she doesn't even look like a 6 or 7-year-old anymore. Like, I get to the point where, you sit there and you look at the children. I mean, I babysit. And I babysit a couple of kids that live near me, and both of them, sit there and tell me that they won't leave the house because they haven't done their hair yet, or because they haven't put their makeup on yet, or because they can't find the shoes they wanted to wear, so they have to change their entire outfit when they look good and whatever, like, I'm sorry, if you look presentable, why do you need extra? Like, okay, go out on a date. If you're a teenager and you're going out on a date, it's great to dress up. I mean, have fun. But when you're 7 years old going to elementary school, do you need the makeup? Do you need the hair? Do you need the shoes? Do you need the dress? Do you really need that? I mean, I literally wore t-shirts that came up to here on me and loose baggy pants with whatever shoes I happened to grab in the morning. I didn't care. So why do they care now? Because of media. The media is pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing these, tiny little girls. Look at the freaking fast food commercials nowadays. I just saw a fast food commercial the other day with the skinny little size 2 model going "arr" on a burger. I'm like, really? You can't even eat fast food without being, perfect model. Come on. Like, stop forcing this upon our youth. And if you know somebody who's struggling with anorexia, bulimia, any of that, or has low body image, talk to them. And if they don't listen to you, find someone that they will. Because it's not a laughing matter. It's very serious. And when they start losing weight or hurting themselves, they're going to wind up in a very bad place. And I've been there, and it's not fun to sit there and watch on the sidelines. All my friends are so happy I'm out of that hole now. Looking at the time, I'm running near 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. if you have any comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment box below. So yeah, thank you for watching this if you did, and if you didn't, well, then watch it. Bye.